Viewers, the latest news about Ethiopia, Amhara, and Tigray region is that there are many reports about the ongoing war in the Amhara region. According to the reports from the Amhara region, war is underway in the surrounding areas of Dessie, and there is a danger that war can begin at any time in Dessie city. In the previous video, I informed you that Tigray Defense Force has claimed that Tigray Defense Force has taken control of Marie near Hike. And according to the latest reports from Tigray Defense Force sources, Tigray Defense Force soldiers are now heading towards Kutabar from Marie and Hike. And there are reports from several sources that Tigray Defense Force is close to gaining control over the Kutabar. If you look at the map, there is no other town between the Kutabar and the Dessie. And there are reports that Tigray Defense Force soldiers are now moving towards the Kutabar. Viewers, if Tigray Defense Force gets full control over the Kutabar, there will be no other town between Tigray Defense Force and Dessie. And after gaining control over the Kutabar, Tigray Defense Force can enter straight into the Dessie. But heavy preparations have been made by the Ethiopian National Defense Force in the Dessie and its surrounding areas. And Tigray Defense Force will have to face heavy resistance to enter the Dessie city. On the other hand, if seen, Tigray Defense Force soldiers are in the hike on the A2 highway. And you can see on the screen that there are two more towns between Hike and Dessie. But there is no town between the Kutabar and the Dessie city. So, of course, Tigray Defense Force soldiers will now move straight to Dessie after gaining control over the Kutabar. And after gaining control over the Kutabar, the Tigray Defense Force will completely encircle the Dessie from two sides. Because Tigray Defense Force soldiers are already present in Hike Lake and Hike, and Dessie Zuria is also under the control of Tigray Defense Force. So, by taking control of the Kutabar, Tigray Defense Force will completely surrounded the Dessie from two sides. Viewers, in previous video, I informed you that due to the fighting in the north and south of Volo, especially in Dessie and Kambolcha, people fleeing to the capital Addis Ababa as the fighting approaches. But sources in Addis Ababa say that IDPs, internally displaced persons who arrived in Addis Ababa, were denied entry to the city and that the vehicles carrying the refugees were ordered to return. Security forces, particularly the police and traffic police, have ordered vehicles to return to their bases, saying they themselves have been ordered not to allow IDPs to enter in Addis Ababa. US police on Saturday diverted large numbers of refugees from South and North Volo to Addis Ababa, ordering them to stay or return to their homes. While, on the other hand, the alliance that existed between Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army is intact. According to senior journalists, in coming days, Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army soldiers can move towards Addis Ababa together, and OLA is training thousands of new soldiers to war. Although the Ethiopian government has declared the Oromo Liberation Army a terrorist organization, but the OLA has the full support of citizens, and thousands of citizens are joining OLA. And many videos from Oromo Liberation Army have also been shared about it. Thousands of newly recruited Oromo Liberation Army soldiers can be seen in this video while receiving war training. And now, many reports are being received that Oromo Liberation Army soldiers are moving forward with Tigray Defense Force to fight against Ethiopian National Defense Force and its allies. And a video about it is also shared that now you can see on your screen. So viewers, let's watch the video.